Welcome back to 100 Drawers. If this is your first video on the 100 Drawers Ecommerce Manager video series, I strongly advise you to watch the first video in this series from the link in the video description. You may also find a free download link for this Excel file in the video description below. In the previous video, we covered system preferences to configure some of the behaviors of the application. Next step, inventory. Switch to the Inventory Summary tab. I have provided sample products entries on the downloaded Excel file. Here, Section A will list out the entire product list with their respective information. This section is fully automated, no editing is required. To edit existing products, we can go to Section B to D. Section B is for individual products. Section C is for product bundles. For example, two of the same product can be combined into a single SKU. Section D is for combination products. For example, product X, Y, and Z made up of a single SKU. As mentioned earlier, Section A is populated with formulas. It is fully automated, driven by the VBA code. To modify existing product details, user may directly edit in Section B, C, or D. To the far right of this sheet is the system buffer, where it is used to create the product summary page. This might be looking complicated, which is why there is an inventory module in the main tab. Click on the inventory. Here, we can key in inventory changes, such as new product, stock in, out, and discard. Click on the new product button to create a new product. The required cells are highlighted, and you may also follow the input tips on the top right corner. Also on the top right corner is the product type. We have item, bundle, and combination. Click on the item cell. Input the product code or SKU for your product. Then you will see the selling price is lighted up. Product name is not a required field, but it is recommended to input complete information for the product name. Input batch number, expiry date, if any, and quantity if you want to have a stock in entry. Otherwise, it will only create a new product in the inventory system. The column of total cost is prepared for future functionality expansion. Click on the Submit button on the top right to create a new product. The data for all new product creation, including bundle and combination, will be saved into the inventory summary sheet. Bundle is where two or more items of the same SKU combined into a new SKU. First, we click on the new product and choose bundle. Here, you will see the bundle code and bundle name field. Before that, let us set the product SKU in this bundle. As you can see, there is a drop-down list where we can choose an existing SKU. Pick one. And the product name will be filled automatically. The quantity is set to 1 by default. This quantity is how many units of this item made up of this bundle. Let's put 2. The selling price column is the selling price for the bundle. The bundle code in my personal use case, I will put a dash and follow up by the quantity of the particular SKU to make my SKU or product code easier to understand. Bundle name can be as simple as 2 pieces pack of the product, or any name you would like. Click on the Submit button to create this bundle SKU. Combination is a collect of items to make up of a new SKU. Currently, it is only possible to have one of each item for making a combination SKU. Similar to bundle creation, we have combination code and combination name. Choose the list of products, leave the quantity to 1. Set the selling price for this combination in the top cell, other set to 0. Click Submit button to create this combination SKU. For recording stock in, out, and stock discard, it will be much simpler. Just the batch number is a required field. This inventory system will be using batch number to track inventory. When you input a product code, you will see the total quantity in hand for this product from all batches. Key in an existing batch number will show you the quantity in hand for this particular batch. So, Input batch number and quantity for this batch of product. If the batch number from your supplier is too general, which might be matching other products, or your product does not have any batch number, it is advised to create your own batch number. My suggested format for batch number will be combining year, week number when receiving the product, and the product code itself. You can see there is a week number displayed on top of this form. So just key in the year, week number, followed up by the product code to make it clearly distinguishable. Expiry date is not a required field because not every product has an expiration date. And then input the quantity for every product in this entry. Selling price is not needed for inventory activity. And the total cost is for future functionality expansion. Click the submit button to record this entry. The data we saved just now is all transferred to the inventory list sheet. The left side of this sheet is the database for inventory activity, which the user may edit manually. Starting from this vertical line, they are all formulas, not for manual editing. Which means, let's say, you want to edit a previous stock-in record. You may directly modify it from here. These two columns calculate the total sold quantity and the balance quantity for that batch of product. The second table shows the batches of products with available inventory. The third table is used to filter batch number for product code listed back in the inventory form. You can see when I input product code here, the third table will list out all the available batch numbers. And this concludes the inventory module. In the next video, we will talk about taking orders from e-commerce platform. Subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out. Head over to my Ko-fi page for free download or sign up for membership to get an invitation to join our Facebook community. See you in the next video.